In what can be seen as a historic beginning towards a total resolution of the long-pending border dispute over the Dissoi Valley Reserve Forest, a crucial deal has been inked between Assam and Nagaland. Assam Education Minister Ranoj Pegu, Chief Secretary Jishnu Barua and a host of other senior officials represented the Assam side, while Chief Secretary J. Alam, DGP T J Longkumer, the State Home Commissioner besides other top officials represented Nagaland. And according to the new memorandum of understanding, both sides have agreed to withdraw their respective police forces from the disputed site within 24 hours. And it has also been decided drones and UAVs will be used to monitor the forested track. Well, additionally, the SPs of Mokokchung and Jorhat have been given the responsibility of withdrawing their forces in an orderly manner. And notably, the memorandum signed today aims at resolving the dispute between both the states pertaining to Dissoi Valley Reserve Forest. It may be mentioned that Assam and Nagaland share a 512-kilometer interstate border, and dispute between the two states over boundary demarcations have been lingering on over 6 decades now. And Assam Education Minister Ranoj Pegu said that state government is making every effort to ensure peace and tranquility in the border areas. Well, Pegu informed that both the government are working in close coordination to resolve the border issue regarding Dissoi Valley Reserve Forest as well as other areas. The minister also maintained that border situation with Nagaland cannot be equated with the situation along the Assam-Mizoram border.
We are having a long pending border issues, but despite our long pending border dispute or issues, we have been maintaining peace and tranquility in the border area, and we are mostly depending upon the government to decide and finalize the boundary. But from people to people side, there is peace, and I thank the people of Nagaland, thank the people of Assam and both the government functionaries for maintaining relative peace in the Assam-Nagaland border area. As of now, the Mizoram issue is quite a different issue. I would not like to comment much on that. But the Assam-Nagaland issue cannot be equated or compared with that of the Mizoram issue. We are quite here comfortable, and whatever issues are there, both the governments are they are in talking terms. So we'll discuss and resolve those issues. Just an instant case of Dissoi Valley, Nagajanka area, we have decided. Other cases we will decide.
Can you tell us the time frame when?
Within 24 hours.
Within 24 hours.
Okay. So can you, what is the assurance that you are giving to the people of the Nagaland, the travelers bordering that Assam and traveling?
I fully assure the people of Nagaland that Assam government will take care of any issues, that any problem that Naga people are facing, that we will take care of.
On the other hand, we also have reactions coming in from Nagaland Chief Minister Y. Patton, who said that he has raised various aspects of the border issue with the Assam government.
Regard to this bordering Assam and Nagaland, we Nagas are facing problem because of Assam police checking in at almost all the check gates. So I've already highlighted and I have requested our Honorable Minister to take up this issue. And imposing this curfew in Sabsagar district, that also I've already requested him. He have given assurance that he will take up this matter.
All right, my colleague Sarah Konyak joins us live from Chumuke Dima, where the crucial deal was signed. Well, Sarah, as the activities which were going on since afternoon, a deal has been signed between the Assam and Nagaland. Could you please put some light on that?
Yes, Priya. Today is being seen as a historic day as both the Assam and the Nagaland government have come together to sign the memorandum of understanding in order to resolve the a decade-long border dispute in the Dissoi and the Tsarangkong Valley. So, and a memorandum of understanding has been signed. The Assam delegation was led by the Education Minister, and from the Nagaland side, the Deputy CM led the delegation. And both the parties have agreed in principle, and also they have agreed that the security troops that are already stationed there in the disputed area will be withdrawn in the next 24 hours, and from their present location they will be sent back to their respective base camps. So apart from the MOU that was signed, a closed door meeting was also held between the Assam and the Nagaland state, and the Deputy Chief Minister have also apprised the Assam counterpart with regard to the other border areas, which the Assam government have assured that this matter will also be taken up, and both the parties will maintain peace and tranquility and status quo and ensure that there is no escalation like the incident that occurred in the Tsarangkong Valley in the month of May. And it is also to be mentioned here that that from now onwards, both the states shall monitor the area by surveillance using UAV and satellite imagery in order to maintain status quo in both the states.
Right, Sarah, and what are the other activities can we expect today by the people and by the authorities and the officials who are present there from the Assam side and also the Nagaland, which they already had a crucial deal signed today. So what are the expected, what are the other activities we can expect in the day?
Well, both the states have assured that the security troops which are stationed in the present location will be moved back to their respective base camps in the next 24 hours. Directives have already been given to the respective deputy commissioners of Mokokchung and also to the security forces on the same after the signing of the MOU. So we can expect the troops to be sent back to their respective base camp in the next 24 hours. And the Assam minister have also assured that matters related where harassment cases has been reported from the Nagaland travelers, this issue will also be taken up. This was what the assurance was given by the Education Minister to the Nagaland government.
All right. Thank you, Sarah, for giving us those details at this point in time. So indeed, a historic beginning towards a total resolution of the long pending border dispute over the Dissoi Valley Reserve Forest. And right now, we'll be joined by our editor-in-chief, Wasbir Hussain, live to give his perspective on this big development coming in from the state of Nagaland. Well, Wasbir, a historic beginning towards a total resolution of the long pending border dispute. So what is your take on the entire episode?
Yes, Pooja, this is indeed a very good beginning. I would say this is a very positive message coming out from Assam and Nagaland that they have set out to resolve the decades-old boundary dispute. Now, the MOU that was signed just a short while ago to resolve the dispute on as far as the Dissoi Valley Reserve Forest is concerned is seen and can be considered as a beginning to the final resolution of the entire Assam-Nagaland border dispute. At the end of the day, Nagaland was created out of Assam, so it was quite natural that there would be some differences as far as the boundary is concerned. There is a premise to which the boundary was demarcated. This is a sensitive issue. The Naga people have their own perceptions of the boundary. The same is the case with Assam. But there is no reason why the boundary dispute cannot be resolved. All that is necessary is a political will. Now, what we have seen is that the government of Chief Minister Nefurio and the government of Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma in Assam, as well as the Nagaland Naga leadership, as well as the Naga civil society, and everybody concerned has come up and decided to resolve and take this issue headlong. That is what indications we are getting at this point in time. Basically, what we have seen is that this agreement may be an agreement to resolve the Dissoi Valley Reserve Forest dispute, but yes, this is the foundation has been laid for an overall resolution of the entire Assam-Nagaland border issue. And remember, Assam-Nagaland shares more than 500-kilometer long border. Therefore, the resolution of the dispute is extremely important. And there are several areas that crisscross the two states. One has to use the roads to reach each other's territory. That is also significant. In fact, what I have also to point out is that as part of the agreement, it has been decided, as we have been reporting for last couple of hours, is that they have decided to withdraw the police forces and the security forces from the Dissoi Valley. Both the states have decided to withdraw their forces. So this is going to take place within 24 hours. This is quite a positive sign. But what we are missing out is another very significant statement. When it was asked to the Assam Education Minister Ranoj Pegu, Dr. Ranoj Pegu represented the Assam government at the signing ceremony. When it was asked what the Assam government is going to do to people who travel through Assam into other parts of Nagaland about their safety and concerns, the minister Ranoj Pegu said that the Assam government is going to provide full security and going to address these issues. Obviously, he said that he is going to take up the matter with the concerned official, but he has given an assurance to the Naga people or the people of Nagaland that this issue will be taken care of and that they have nothing to worry while traveling through Assam. That is something the least the Assam can do as far as the people of Nagaland are concerned.
Right, Wasbir, and well, there are several areas of disputes between both the states. So, will future dialogues resolve the issue? Your thoughts on this?
Well, these issues have to be resolved. There is no other means to resolve this issue other than a dialogue. The Mizoram case was an aberration. It was absolutely unprecedented. We do not expect two states in the Indian Union to be trying to deal with a border issue in that fashion. Now, another good news coming from the interstate borders today is the cordial meeting that took place in eastern Assam between the administration of Tirap district and the administration in Tinsukia and Dibrugarh. They met a cordial atmosphere and they said that they have to maintain status quo until the issue is resolved. So this is the message coming out from Arunachal. This is the message going out from Assam as well as from Nagaland. And of course, Meghalaya, also large sections of peoples are in favor of an amicable settlement of the border dispute. The two chief ministers, Conrad Sangma and Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, are meeting in Guwahati on the 6th of August to prepare a roadmap for a permanent resolution of the Assam-Meghalaya border issue. At the end of the day, barring the situation along the Assam-Mizoram border, the situation along the interstate borders in the other states are under control, and the state government, respective state governments are confident of resolving these matters in a peaceful, amicable manner through negotiations. Pooja.
All right, thank you, Wasbira, for sharing your perspective on this entire development coming in from the state of Nagaland. So indeed, a historic beginning towards a total resolution of the long-pending border dispute over the Dissoi Valley Reserve Forest. A crucial deal has been inked between Assam and Nagaland today, where Assam Education Minister Ranoj Pegu, Chief Secretary Jishnu Barua and a host of other senior officials represented the Assam side, while Chief Secretary J. Alam, DGP T J Longkumer, the State Home Commissioner, besides other top officials, represented Nagaland side.